A fucking double rainbow.
All the way across the sky.
Holy shit. Oh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Swish and Perry. I'm Perry.
Swish.
And we're back with some more Red Dead 2.
I think we're in a much better situation tonight. Not as much time. Have you noticed that rainbow back there?
That's a double rainbow all the way across the sky.
So, yeah, fuck off. Because I brought it up earlier. It'll probably be the fucking cold open. Anyways, so you guys have already seen this shit. It fucking moved.
Oh, it did. It was at like a way steeper.
It was
angle
over
and way
there.
Over the left.
Yeah, it was over there.
Yeah.
That's fucking interesting. There is some shit on my screen. Yeah, it's gone now. All right, so let's fucking get the show on the road. Let's talk to this asshole, and then we'll get back into the conversation that we were having before we started the show.
Yeah, we're really bad about doing that.
We really are. We're like, let's talk about this today, and then we don't for like 30 minutes, and then the show's over. So it's a great time.
Yeah, because then we're like, oops, it's been 45 minutes of us talking about nothing. We better end the episode.
Right? Well, we're going to watch the shit. And what happens here is this guy's a fucking debt collector.
Okay.
He lends out money, and then you got to fucking go beat the shit out of poor people and get it back. It's a great time.
Nice.
These are probably the only missions I don't do. There's only a couple of them that you have to do for the story. The rest of them are optional. I've not done all of them. I can tell you that because as shitty of a person as I am, these actually fuck with me a little bit.
Really?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, Rockstar did a really good job of just kind of like ripping at your heart.
Well, because like you're supposed to be like a gangster, right?
Well, you for like an outlaw, like Wild West, yeah. You're a bit of a badass. Wait, I don't think I actually have to do these now. I just have to talk to him. I actually think that like I can go here and do any of these, but there's nothing that I have to do right now. Okay. What is this?
Home robbery.
Let's fucking do that. That sounds way more fun. One of these you have to do as part of the story. Like it actually, to progress through the story, you have to do it. And I think you have to do another one because it unlocks the upgrades for the camp. So you have to do 2. I think there's a couple other ones like.
What do the camp upgrades do?
One of them is like kind of like a fast travel. When you unlock it, when you upgrade Arthur's camp, it unlocks like a fast travel, but not like when you're at camp you can fast travel to different towns, but that's really the extent of fast traveling.
Gotcha. Can I make a request real quick?
Yeah, absolutely, bud.
Before we run off to the mission, can we make Jeff Bridges again?
Yeah, actually, let's do that. Well, I don't know what happens here. I forgot how this actually works, but we've already technically started the mission, so I don't think we can go do Jeff Bridges yet.
Ah, damn.
But,
okay.
Yeah,
we have to do it after.
After. We'll do it after.
Okay.
It'll definitely be the second, because we always do like 2 missions. So the second mission tonight's gonna be a Jeff.
Yeah,
we're gonna
Jeff
be
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges for sure. So, anyways, back to what we were talking about before. We're talking about dating and how women are weird, and you're in a weird spot. Yeah, because you're a great dude. Like you're a fucking awesome guy. You're nice. You're a nice dude. No, you're a nice dude. You don't fucking text back ever. At least me.
Yeah, I think my biggest problem is I'm just super antisocial.
Well, you're antisocial. However, you're also super mature, and that's what we were talking about before. Is you're super mature, super responsible, and when I mean super mature, I don't mean like really mature because you have some fucking retarded jokes.
Yeah,
like 5-year-old level fucking jokes.
Right, mature as in it's like we'll hold down a steady job and show up to work on time and that shit.
Do you show up to work on time?
Mostly. I'm not the best about actually being on time, but I will make it to work every day that I'm scheduled to work unless I'm sick.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, you're responsible. You pay your fucking bills. You have a car payment. You fucking rent your own apartment. Like, you're on your own, man. You're what, 26 now?
25.
25? Damn, I fucked that one up.
Yeah, that's close enough.
But still, you know, you're in your mid-20s. You've got a great job. You got a career. You got fucking. Why do I have that gun on me? Oh, that's not bad.
You were just rifling through bullets.
I really gotta fucking buy some ammo. And I heard that pun coming, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm not stupid. Anyways, I was real stupid yesterday. I actually went back and watched not yesterday, Monday night. Because I watched Tuesday's video, and I caught the part where I completely missed that fucking pun. But anyway, what I was saying was, you've like the girls out there, like you're at a weird age where like if you go younger, they're too mature. You know, they're not gonna be.
They're like, if I go, like if I go younger, they kind of want to fool around and like, you know, mess around and have fun a lot more than I'm like really wanting to.
Yeah.
So it's like I would have to find somebody with like a very similar I guess like a very similar like personality toward like than like that I have, where it's like,
see, it's weird because girls are like for the most part more mature than guys.
Yeah, but I'm at a really weird age.
But they still want to party and still want to do things, and that's things that, you know, you're at that age where like I don't fucking need to do any of that shit.
Yeah, like.
I don't think you ever really wanted to do any of that shit, but that's, you know.
No, it's like I never wanted, like I never did, and I never wanted to. So it's like I'm technically already out of my party phase, but I never had one, and I never really wanted to have one. The closest thing.
So you're a fucking buzzkill for those girls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like it's weird because then it's like girls that are younger than me don't really want anything to do with me because then I'm like, quote, too mature for them, even though really I'm not. It's just the place that we are in life at the time, that it's like they want to go out and have fun, and I'm just like, I just want to chill and take it easy.
Yeah.
And then but then girls that are older than me don't really want to give me a chance in that way because of how young I am. So they're gonna be like, oh, like he's not, like, you know, because he's that, you know, he's that age, that obviously means that he's not mature, because younger guys are usually more immature, which is technically, like, as an average statistic, yes, that is true. Guys tend to mature slower than girls do. And there's like nothing wrong with that. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
But because it's like, you know, I can definitely, like, there's certain parts of my life that I'm like way immature, like you were talking about with like my jokes and stuff. You know, and like, and that might be something that I never really grow out of. So it's almost like I need to find somebody who just like has an old soul, you know.
Well, that's basically it. You know, you gotta find somebody that's into the weird shit that you are. But like, so most girls eventually, you know, they've done all that stuff. They settle down, and usually by the time that they're ready to settle down, guys have matured up. They're at their age where they're matured up. They're not your age. So like, those older girls don't want to fucking talk to you because you're so young, and then the younger girls, you know, don't want to talk to you because you're a goddamn buzzkill.
Right.
And then the girls your age are still fucking trying to get shit done and like hang
they
out
don't really
party.
know what they they don't
know
really
what they want. Yeah, they don't know what they want yet. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just start shooting people? Because I'll start shooting motherfuckers.
I thought this was a home robbery. So are you supposed to just sneak around and steal shit?
No, I think you end up killing everybody if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Oh wait, see, there's this little fucking yellow dot over there. I gotta go over there. All right. Go.
But yeah, it's, I don't know, it's definitely been weird because it's like, I think like, wait, what are we doing now?
No, I'm going over here. I'm getting in position.
Oh, okay. What was Javier doing? Oh, he just lit something on fire?
Fuck yeah, he did. We're gonna smoke him out.
Oh,
he's creating a diversion.
Oh, so then they're all gonna run, and then you probably run inside and steal shit while they're all dealing with that.
Something like that.
Oh, they saw you. You weren't hidden well.
I'm hiding behind a little rock. Fuck them.
Yeah. Decided to improvise. Whoa, he shot your head off.
That motherfucker. Wait. He's not dead.
Where'd my hat go? Oh shit!
Where did my hat go? I want it back. Where'd it go?
You just put him on the floor. That was your shotgun?
God damn it, no hat.
I think it flew over that fence behind
fuck
you.
it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm definitely at a weird spot because it's like I think for a while, like when I first moved here, because this was a pretty big move for me to come, from North Carolina down to Florida, and especially coming alone. Coming like I came down here alone.
God damn it. I don't know why I was standing out in the open being an idiot, but yeah, no, you definitely moved down there. Fucking, it was a big move.
Yeah, well, and it's like, and I came down alone and came to an empty apartment. It's not like I moved in with like a roommate or something. It's like to me, like if I'm gonna live in a situation like this, I would like rather be alone or with somebody that I like actually am trying to build like some kind of relationship with or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want just some random roommate. I'd rather just live by myself if I'm gonna do this. So like the whole like first 6 months to a year that I was here, I like didn't really care about meeting people or anything at all. Like all I cared about was just learning, the ins and outs of my new job and everything and just getting used to it.
Yeah.
And then once I kind of got comfortable with that, then I was like, okay, now I can like toy with and play with the idea of, wanting to potentially get in some kind of relationship or something. Oh no, are they like super Canadian or something? What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That was funny.
I just shot the rock up.
Yes, you did. It's okay, that rock's super dead now.
Oh my god. I want to lock on his fucking head.
His feckin' head?
His fucking head. His feckin'... I'm retarded.
But, yeah, so then it was like, then I kind of started toying with the idea of like, okay, maybe now I can like go try to meet people and whatever. But, working the hours that I work, it makes it really difficult for me to meet people. Just since I work nights and everything. So then I was like, okay,
wow,
like maybe I'll just
see him.
Yeah, he was totally hidden in the dark there. I like how you were like, man, I was being so dumb running around right now.
I know, I'm getting
what
fucking
are we doing
out.
again?
Yeah, I'm getting out of there.
So then I start toying around with the idea of like, okay, like maybe now I can, start thinking about maybe trying to want to get into a relationship or try to meet people or whatever.
Ooh, that was a girl.
Ooh, poor lady. But now I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's like, so for a while, it's like I wanted to do that. And then I tried to meet people like using like dating apps and whatever. And it's just like anybody that I actually like, one, just even getting a match on there is like a miracle for me. And then two, actually going to meet that person. It's like, if that even happens is another miracle. And then like the people that I did meet,
do you just not want to meet, or do you just?
I think part of it is like, it just like, it's so hard for me to want to make time to get to know this person when I know absolutely nothing about them beforehand.
Yeah.
Which is funny because literally anyone that I knew as a friend, that was the exact same position that I was in with them. I had absolutely no idea who they were. And it's like, just because I kept going to the same place or whatever, like that's how I got to know them. So it's not really, it wasn't my choice. It was just, we happened to be in the same places, or we happened to be doing the same things, or happened to be playing the same game or whatever, like
yeah,
that was kind of how, that kind of stuff starts. But then whenever, for some reason, whenever it comes to like the online dating stuff for me, that it's like, it's just, to me, like it's very impersonal, and it just becomes faces that I'm just looking through faces. And I'm like, is that a pretty face? Okay. Yes. Is that a pretty face? Not attractive to me? No. Like, or like there, and I think for me, like a lot of times too, it's like I'm looking for somebody who's actually going to put something in their bio that's like interesting, or makes me like want to talk to them, brings up some aspect about themselves that is like, oh, that's cool, I'd love to talk to them more about whatever that is. And so many of these profiles, it'll be a girl that's like, wow, she's very attractive. There's absolutely no information in her bio, and I'm like, okay, no. Because you're just a pretty face, like, obviously, like either you're not taking this seriously because
just
like
another pretty face.
Yeah.
What song?
It's like, yeah.
Do you know what
Day
song
to
that's
Remember
from?
song?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Heartless.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's
So
like, you know,
proud of you.
you know, they kind of either just become like just another pretty face, or you know, but there's no meat behind it. You know, it's just
Yeah.
the potatoes. There's nothing else there. And it's like, and I want both. It's like, I don't want somebody who's like, yes, I definitely want somebody that I'm attracted to, but I want somebody who's gonna like stimulate me in a way where I'm like, I either want to have like fun, like thoughtful conversations with them, or like talk about like, oh, like what are some of the issues that, you know, like maybe that we face in our world today. Like right now there's a whole bunch of stupid shit going on all over the world. It's not
damn, you
just,
sound
you know,
boring
one.
as fuck.
I know, I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk
but it's
to you
like,
at all.
yeah, but it's like I want to be able to
I'm just
talk about
kidding.
stuff like that with somebody, you know, and just like, even if we can't actually do anything about it, it's
I
fun
mean, there's
to think
people
about
out there
like
that want to do
solutions.
that.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I'm not
haven't
one
met-
of them. So
right, and it's like I just obviously haven't met that person yet, I guess. But
So
I don't know,
we're two totally different types of people when it comes to that. And like,
Yeah.
I think you've learned over the years with me, like, don't come to me for dating advice, because I'm gonna tell you to do some fucked up shit. Like, send a picture of your dick.
Yeah, and I'm just like, no.
She'll like it. No, don't do that. They don't like it.
You know what's bigger than my dick? Literally any other part of my body. But anyway. But especially my heart.
Yeah, I know. I usually, like, you'd be like, whoa, I don't know what to do here. I'm like, dude, just send her a fucked up meme, call it a day.
Yeah.
Didn't I do
And
that
was
one
like,
time? You're like, how should I respond to this? And I gave you like 6 memes. And you're like, I'm not sending her any of those.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, don't come
But yeah.
for me for advice.
It's, I don't know,
Whoa,
I definitely
did you see
feel
that
like
shit?
I
I
am in a
fucking
weird...
nailed that
Was that a
bird.
dove? Yeah.
I don't know.
Just
The game
drive-by.
is like chugging now. It was
Oh.
fine until after we got out of that mission. Now it's just like, don't wanna go.
Yeah.
I don't know
Please
why it's
make
doing
me.
this, man. It's not my hardware. Like, I can tell you that. It's none of this shit, because I've actually been keeping an eye on it, and
Yeah.
none of this stuff is at full capacity. Like,
It's
first I
weird.
thought it was, and I was real pissed. I was real pissed.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude. But
That's
anyways,
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in like a really odd position in that sense where it's like I don't know. I guess it's like I just don't know how, like, where to go to meet somebody who's like-minded in that sense.
I mean, you gotta definitely find somebody that's into the same shit you are, and you can get
Yeah.
along with, and you can talk to. But it also like comes down to like finding a girl that's not. That's
Crazy.
into like, well, yeah, but it's into like just, you know, sitting at home and like watching Netflix and shit like that, because you're not gonna go out and do crazy shit.
Yeah.
You're just not gonna. You're not built that way.
Yeah, I'm not really a party animal.
I try to get you to, and you're like, well, fuck you, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think, you know, like for my birthday and stuff, I'll be like okay with.
There we
There we are. Hell yeah, Jeff Bridges.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, you know, for my birthday and stuff, I think like I'll be okay with, you know, going out and having a few beers. But it's like as long as I'm with a group of friends.
Bro, we didn't
But
have
I'm like-
just a few beers.
Yeah, we had more than a few.
Oh my
But-
god, we were fucking putting down beers like it was our job.
Yep. But I'm like never gonna be the guy to like. I think I have once in my entire life that I just went to a bar by myself.
Really? I do it all the
Yeah.
time.
I went to a bar by myself on my own decision one time. I drank one beer and drank it as fast as I could because I was like, nope, and then I just left.
So like so now we're gonna end up veering off, because I think we've covered the whole Chris is into fucking
Weird shit.
weird shit. No, I mean, little subject change here. I like to go to bars. Generally, I haven't done any of that lately, just because of my own mental state and stuff, and not wanting to go out, and not wanting to fucking do things.
Yeah, I know we were talking about that a little bit, that you've been like, because you're definitely one to be a little bit more apt to go out and want to be around people and do stuff, and I know you
Well,
told
so
me
that's
recently that
actually
you've
what I
kinda
was gonna
been-
get into, is like, okay, so yeah, I want to be around people. Like I am a very social person after like a few beers. I'm way more that way. If we've talked about this. You've seen me around people I don't know, and I'm pretty closed off.
Yeah, usually pretty quiet.
But if I'm around people I know, or I'm around people, or I've got a few drinks in me and I can kind of let loose, I'm a totally different person and I'm fun to be around. But I like to go to bars. I like dive bars. I like bars where there's not a lot of people at them. Like, the poorer the bar, the better, because generally there's not going to be very many people there. You're probably going to have like a handful of regulars that are hanging out, and I can just sit there, mind my own business. They don't bother me, I don't bother them, and eventually maybe someone will show up and I'll talk to them, or somebody will eventually, like after a few beers, I might strike up a conversation with the bartender, or somebody else. But that's generally like that's kind of the way I am when I approach like bars and going out and stuff like that. Like, I don't go to clubs. Never been a big fan of doing that kind of stuff. I think I'm pissing my horse off. Let's get up this fucking hill, boy.
Yeah, I don't like clubs.
Yeah, no, they're fucking stupid. All right, so this game is really starting to piss me off. All right, so we're gonna fuck up this dude.
This is one of the guys who is in debt.
So, but I like I've never really like met girls that way. Like, it's not because I don't do the things or go to the places where girls hang out at. When like there are girls that hang out at dive bars, but they go there probably for the same reason that I go there. Like, don't talk to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it works out. I just walk into this fucking dude's house like I own the place.
This guy speaks Polish too. He doesn't speak English.
I'm here on behalf of Leopold Strauss. Where's our money?
Yeah, he wants his money.
Strauss.
Yo, yeah, this dude doesn't speak very good English, and he's poor as shit.
Yep. Beat up the. Oh no. You should try using chemicals to remove the Polish. Oh wait, somebody else already did that.
Oh my god.
God damn it! You have a debt to Herr Strauss.
And as you punch him, now that was a Hitler joke.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ! I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Oh boy, that's bad.
But
how many dollars do you think this guy owes?
I don't know.
9.
Oh my god.
Poor guy. What is he gonna give you?
It's good. It's valuable. It's Warsaw, yes.
I have your things. Okay? I have anything in here or out there.
Oh shit, so you just take stuff from him?
Yep, I just start fucking going in here.
Ooh.
Yeah, and just start taking shit.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
Not good yet.
And then it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Oh man. How much do you have to take?
Usually until the game's like stop, or you can keep taking more if you're a real piece of shit.
Yes.
I mean, it's just a video game. Dude's not really. This isn't real. This isn't real life, bro. This is just a game.
It's still though. It's like it's a story. I think I'm really starting to. Oh yeah, debt successfully recovered. Got it. But then if you want to, you can just keep taking shit.
Oh yeah, because you'll end up. I'm pretty sure you'll end up finding something that's like real valuable to him.
Yeah, and then he probably gets really upset. Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's funny. I'm ruined. Yeah, that's funny. I've actually like really been getting into like I think we were talking about it in the last video. I've been like watching some like a lot of history stuff. But I've also been getting into a lot of like folklore of like lots of civilizations all over the world recently, and I'm starting to really I don't know. I'm starting to like find some very interesting patterns in like the importance of storytelling.
Oh
which
shit!
what are those?
Dead.
But yeah, I don't know why exactly, but I'm starting to realize like how important story. He's like way to your left.
Yeah, I stopped because I want to shoot it one time
Oh, gotcha.
in case it could be a perfect pelt.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like I've been noticing like how important storytelling is. Like even if it's fictional, it's because it encourages like.
Actually, the best way to get a perfect pelt is like this.
Oh, there you go. Because I was actually thinking about this a lot last night.
Oh my god! That did not work out at all.
No, it did not. But yeah, like I've been noticing that it's like the importance of storytelling, even if it's fictional, is it kind of creates an excitement and an interest in the people who listen to those stories and become interested in them. So then they'll want to start researching and discovering and finding things that then might lead to like bigger discoveries, like big scientific breakthroughs and stuff. So I think like because of storytelling, it makes people want to observe what's going on around them more, and then that leads to even more discoveries.
Yeah.
So I think like it's funny how so like something like this game here, now that I'm watching stuff like this, I'm starting to become a little bit more intrigued in what the Americas were like when they first started, because that's like around the time period of all this happening here, that it's like as these civilizations and stuff are popping up in in the Wild West and everything, it's like what was life like back in these days. So it's funny because then like that kind of creates an interest for me to want to know like what's going on with something like this. So it's funny how like even something as silly like as silly as a video game telling a story of you stealing this guy's property, it still kind of makes you feel for the guy.
Oh yeah.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
And I think that's like if a story is told well, it'll do that, and then it makes you kind of get into the story more, and then you'll have a genuine interest in whatever that story was about afterwards. Like that lasts after, even after the story is told. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think entertainment is a very important medium.
It's me.
Like be it a movie, a video game, or a book. Like I think it encourages people to try and imagine things. Oh shit! Wait, you were married?
Ex-girlfriend.
Oh, gotcha.
Dutch is thinking. This can't be good.
It'll hurt your brain.
You can get
but
kicked
yeah, I
out
don't
of the
know.
camp. They'll you just be a dick to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll just kick you out
That's funny.
for a little bit.
Then you can come back once you've thought about your transgressions. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've been noticing that recently, like, because like I was saying, I've just been kind of looking into historical stuff, and then and then also folklore and stuff, and just realizing like how much like certain stories can actually really influence like entire cultures, which is just really weird to see, but really interesting.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think like, and I think we live in a really cool, like the time that we live in is really, really cool, because I think like a lot of it, like, I think we take it for granted a lot, that the amount of information that we have access to now is absolutely insane.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like you want to learn
100%.
anything about anything, you can find it in seconds because of the internet.
It can just ruin your day.
yeah, it can it can either
It's like
make
a
you
good
like really
and bad
excited
thing.
or
Yeah.
it can make you really excited about like how our world works, or it can really upset you when you realize like how well it doesn't work in some cases. But I think like it's crazy because like, you think about like
put some shit out there, be like, look what I did, and then the internet just destroys your spirit forever.
Right, yeah, you can be like, look at this work of art, and then everybody can be like, it's garbage. And then what's funny
You're a piece of shit.
Right, and then give it Yeah, and here's the thing that's really sad with certain things, because I think, like I was talking about, I was going to say that I wasn't going to get into it, but this is going to be a great example. Somebody like H.P. Lovecraft, who wrote horror novels, and short stories and books, when he was alive, and a lot of people didn't like it. He had a cult following for sure, that a lot of people watched, read his stuff and actually very enjoyed it, but a lot of people thought it was really dumb, and that it's never really going to last in the horror genre and stuff. And now, it's like 75, 100 years after, I guess it's close to 100 years after, when he was writing these stories and when he was born. And now there's a genre of horror called Lovecraftian horror that's named after him because of the kind of stories that he wrote and the things that he talked about. It's like,
Really?
at the time, yeah, like at the time it wasn't really that widely accepted, but now it is its own form, it is its own genre of horror, and it's actually widely recognized by a lot of people, which to me is just really interesting. It speaks a lot to, given time, when the right audience sees it and reads it, they'll really appreciate it. I'll have to, like, if you ever want to, for yourself, if you ever want to look into it, I can send you a video that kind of talks about some of it. But I think one of the things that's really interesting to me about the way that he wrote his stories and what makes his horror, I think, so impactful and so different, is he doesn't explain, like, the way that he explains most of these creatures and the concepts that he's talking about is kind of vague. Ooh, nice. So you kind of get, it was a poor black pelt.
Yeah.
So like he kind of vaguely describes these things. He describes them well enough to where your mind will start to make an image of whatever it is, but he leaves out enough details where you have to fill in the blanks. So then your mind kind of fills in the fears for yourself. Oh, that's a dead bison.
Yeah.
And then that's what makes it scary, is because then it's your own imagination kind of completing these things, and you create the scariest version of whatever it is that he's talking about.
There's a 21 Pilots song that's kind of like on this subject. I know I seen some stuff from them last night, but I'll have to send it to you after this. But yeah, he kind of talks about how, actually, was it? No, I didn't send it to you. It wasn't the song I sent to you. I sent you another one. But there's a song that he wrote that basically just talks about how we glorify people after they're dead. Yes. Not while they're alive.
I definitely think that's true.
I mean, like entertainers and stuff like that. While they're alive, we won't listen to their music or check their shit out.
Yeah, but then after they're dead,
but once they're dead, look at like how great their music is and how awesome they are. And
yeah, I mean, like, obviously these are pop examples, so this one is like going to be way inflated compared to even somebody who was like lesser known. But somebody like Michael Jackson, after he died, he actually sold more albums than while he was alive.
Oh yeah.
Prince, same thing. And
yeah, but at the same time, it's not like they were nobodies before. Like what they were talking about with 21 Pilots song is they were just talking about people that just didn't sell. I mean, well, I don't necessarily know if he was talking about that, but there's a lot of artists out there who
are starving artists,
that could have used that recognition while they were alive, and it may have even kept them alive.
Yeah,
but we didn't check their stuff out. We didn't give them the time. We didn't. Yeah, but they're dead now, and then we're like, oh my god, they were so amazing.
Yeah, there's a song by The Ghost Inside that has
it's a good band.
Oh, great band. I hope that they can get back together eventually. But there's a song by them on their most recent album that actually has the singer from Let Live comes and he does guest vocals on that song.
Love them, and I'm so upset that they're not a band anymore.
I know, but I knew you would appreciate me bringing this up because I know how much you like Let Live.
Love Let Live. I wish I could have saw them live.
Yeah, but so he comes and does guest vocals on this song, and there's a line in the bridge where he actually mentions that. He says, "It's funny how they lift you up before they put you in the ground."
Yeah.
And basically what he's talking about in the whole bridge is that, like, nobody would give them the time of day while they're around.
I wanted to kill him and bring back to camp. Instead, I fucking
Oh, you just killed a deer and just left it?
Well, no, I skinned it and took the meat. Like, I have the meat, so.
Oh, gotcha.
But I left the pelt because the pelt was garbage.
Right.
I meant to like kill one and actually bring it back.
Yeah. But no, it is really interesting. I think because like that's kind of what they're talking about in the song is that like, you know, nobody really cares. Nobody really seems to care about the things that you do while you're here. Then afterwards, when we're given time to reflect and be introspective on the things that a person did, and then really think about their achievements and what anything that they did to actually contribute to the world, then we kind of realize like how much of an impact they really had. But it's always that whole idea that hindsight is 2020. You know, like that's when it's easier for us to see that, wow, like what they did was important and what they did really mattered. At the time, we didn't recognize it. Like that's the thing that's so crazy about like what's happening now with like, I know we're trying to mention it as little as possible, but with this whole COVID-19 thing, this is going to be a really big part of history at some point, and we're living it. Like same thing happened to like, you know, not to the same level, but like, because in my opinion, this is what I'm about to mention is much bigger than what's happening now. But something like World War II, when, you know, like our grandparents lived through that, you know, or their grandparents lived through that.
I think for like the American side of it, I think that this is going to go down in history as like the biggest fucked up
well, I think
way of handling a situation ever. And
I was talking to one of my coworkers about this
maybe not
tonight.
that extreme, but I honestly feel like that the way that this has been blown up and the way it's been handled,
it's been very poor.
Like it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down as just being something that was just not.
That's. I was talking to one of my. Yeah, I was talking to one of my coworkers tonight about that actually, and basically one of the things that I kind of brought up is like, if you compare America to other countries, we're really young.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're only like our country's only been around for like 250 years. You know, the United States of America has only been around for about 250 years now. A lot of these other countries have been around for a lot longer. You know, like probably close to 1,000 years for some of them. Like, you know, over in like Britain has been around for forever. They've had to deal with some of these issues that we're dealing with now, and they, you know, like a lot of other places in the world are really struggling with it too. But they've had to deal with similar issues before, and they found ways to cope and deal with it and get through it. We're so young with, you know, and we're like not, to some extent, like not really taking a lot of guidance from other countries that have been through similar things before. And I think, unfortunately, this situation is new where it is a worldwide thing. It's not just limited to one place. So I think this is a learning experience for everyone. But I think because of what has happened, we're definitely learning as a country now how to not deal with things in the future. And it sucks that we had to learn this way, but we had to learn somehow, you know. But I think like it really sucks what's happening, but at the same time it's necessary, because the only way that we're going to deal with it better in the future is by having the experience from previous times, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like I think that, you know, yes, this situation is very unfortunate, and I think like a lot of people are going to get really sick, and sadly a lot of people are going to die, but we, to some extent, like that has to happen for us to be able to learn from it, you know. And I think like that's the really unfortunate situation of this whole thing, is that we're kind of helpless, you know, because we're just kind of at the mercy of when scientists will find a cure for it, because I'm sure they will. But until then, we're kind of just at the mercy of, you know, whatever happens until then.
Yeah.
But I think in, you know, moving forward though, that it's like now, let's say 50 years from now, same thing happens again. Another viral outbreak comes out and, you know, and starts, you know, where it's highly infectious like this, and it starts affecting a lot of people. We'll be like, oh, hey, remember back in 2020 when that happened, and like it happened with this thing? And then we're just like, oh, fuck. Okay. So we just do this. Bam. Now we've like, you know, you limit it like so much more than it was. You know, maybe we'll find a better way to deal with it where people can, you know, still be like isolated, like self-isolated, but not be detached, you know, because unfortunately the way that it's working now is to self-isolate, you kind of have to detach yourself from everything. And for some people like me, I'm totally okay with that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if I have to stay in my apartment and talk to nobody all day, because guess what I do when I don't have to go to work? I stay in my apartment and talk to nobody all day. Like, it doesn't change my life at all. You know, other people really have a problem with it, you know, because they're used to going out and being with their friends.
I'm actually off tomorrow, and I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I'd really like to go. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like, and it's funny because it's like now, every once in a while, I'll be like, you know, I'd love to go out and do something. I don't very often, but every once in a while, I do want to do it. But then now I'm just like, oh, even if I want to, I can't, which usually is fine. But every once in a while, I'm like, oh man, that kind of sucks. It'd be fun to do whatever, you know. Oh, these are pretty horses. Oh, you can actually tame a wild horse?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe one of these episodes I'll go get the one that's like the best, one of the better horses you can get, especially like this early on. Getting back up into the snow area.
Can
Can
you get like a what are the really big like crazy horses? Like the Budweiser horses, what are they called?
Oh, fucking
like a Shire or something?
No,
Is that what they're called?
no. God damn it. I can't think of it. I know it.
I'm about to have to look it up because it's gonna bother me now.
It's bothering me because I know it. Like, I know what it is. And I fucking... look it up. God damn it.
Yeah, it's gonna drive me crazy. Clydesdale.
Clydesdale. That's it. God damn.
They're fucking beautiful horses.
They really are. All right,
They're
man.
so
this
big,
is where
though.
we're going to have to just cut this off. I let you rant on long enough, but this video is pretty much done. Oh, well, let's kill these guys real quick first.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of guys.
Nah, fuck them. They're all dead. They just don't know it yet.
You're all Omaiwa Mu Shinderu. Oh, shit. I could just say shite.
I don't know.
Are these guys like Irish or something? Oh, these are the O'Driscolls or whatever, aren't they? Yeah, so they probably are Irish. I think you got a guy behind you.
How the fuck did you...
Yep, he did say Irish. That's funny.
Yep.
How is he still alive?
He
just
still
shot him like 4
alive?
times.
Jesus.
Driscoll's, was you?
Oh my god.
That man pumped himself with like 7 gallons of cocaine before he
Apparently.
before you walked up here.
Oops.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, we'll end
Yeah,
it here,
definitely.
and then
I feel like we definitely went off on a tangent, but it was fun though.
We didn't fucking go off on a tangent at
I
all.
did.
You
Yeah.
went off on a tangent, and I just let it happen. It was nice though. It'll make for a great
It's an
video.
interesting conversation.
Yeah. We just know that you don't want to talk about, or we shouldn't bring up fucking the coronavirus around you, because
Yeah, apparently.
you hate that shit.
Yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
just
man.
hate what's going on. The
Yeah,
media's
oh.
really fucking it all up, but...
Before we end this video, you should.
oh,
oh
shit,
my God,
I'm
you're getting shot
at.
Where did they come from? Somebody gave them a ring on their cell phone and said, "Hey, you should run out to that campsite that we have up in the mountains there."
Absolutely.
Before we end this video, you should look at the text message that I sent you on your
What'd
phone.
you send me? Aw. You sent me something.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. That's who. So I got sent a meme the other day, and it was I like my women like I like my corona virus or something. It was like 19 or something like that. Like
Oh, jeez.
something along those lines. And I was like, that's not even funny. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why not? And I'm like, because like if I'm 19, that's fine.
Yeah, because
Like that's so it's not funny. Like you know, I'm 35, so me liking a 19-year-old, it's a little funny, but it's not really funny. I was like, now if it said like 13, that's fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
Yep.
Because it's shock value. There's shock in that. There's not fucking, you know, I mean, not to get like super edgy and say some fucked up shit, but it's funny because there's some shock value behind it. It doesn't make any fucking sense to the joke because,
Yeah.
then it's stupid. It's like it's not a COVID-13. Like it's 19. Like what?
Yeah.
So, but anyways, we're done. Let's
All
now that I've just fucking made a 13-year-old joke, let's
Yeah, now let's end the video.
let's end the video here.
Oh man. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you guys next time. Oh my god, I'm ready to fucking just get fucked up. Where's the beer?
Oh yeah.